Venice, the city of canals, rising out of the waters of the Adriatic Sea. But this was no miracle of nature, it was a triumph of human engineering. Built on a lagoon of shifting mudflats and shallow waters, Venice should never have existed. And yet, for more than 1,500 years, it has endured storms, tides, and the sea itself. The story begins in the 5th century. Refugees fleeing barbarian invasions after the fall of Rome sought safety in the Venetian lagoon. Surrounded by shallow water and mud, they found protection where armies could not march. What began as wooden huts on sandbars soon grew into permanent settlements. To build a city on unstable mud, Venetian engineers invented a system unlike any other. First, they drove thousands of wooden piles deep into the seabed. These logs, often oak, alder, or larch, were submerged in oxygen-poor water, which preserved them from rotting. On top of the piles, they laid planks, then heavy blocks of Istrian stone. Over time, these became the solid foundations for palaces and churches. Venice replaced streets with canals. Instead of horses and carts, the Venetians used boats for trade and transport. The Grand Canal became the city's central highway, lined with merchant palaces. Smaller canals wove through neighborhoods, ensuring that every home had access to the water. To connect the islands, engineers designed bridges of wood and later stone. The most famous, the Rialto Bridge, completed in 1591, was an engineering marvel of its time. With a single massive arch spanning the Grand Canal, it carried shops and pedestrians, proving that Venice could combine beauty with practicality. Living in a lagoon meant constant battles with water. Venetians built sea walls, canals, and sluices to control tides. Over centuries, engineers dredged mud, redirected rivers, and maintained canals to keep the city from drowning. Without constant maintenance, Venice would have sunk long ago. By the 15th century, Venice became one of the wealthiest and most powerful cities in the world. Its engineers and architects created wonders like the Doge's Palace, St. Mark's Basilica, and the Arsenal, one of the largest shipyards in Europe. Venetian shipbuilders pioneered mass production centuries before the Industrial Revolution. In the 21st century, engineers launched MOS, a system of giant underwater gates designed to protect Venice from the sea. When tides rise dangerously high, the gates are lifted to block the lagoon from flooding. It is one of the most ambitious hydraulic engineering projects in history, Venice's last defense against the water it was built upon.